good morning. Here we are at the gas station for another episode of As the Pump Turns. Yeah, we're at 331.9 today. Ooh, that's better than 359 like it was the other day. Anyway, Super Blast pressure washing is getting gassed up for today and tomorrow. Today we have a regular customer that we're gonna get after it at. It's a house wash, pool cage, shed, driveway, full property wash, regular customer, and we'll see you when we get to the job. Let's get after it. All right, here we are. We're all hooked up. We're gonna start the job right by that fence, SH all the way around the back to the pool cage, rinse it all the way back, get all this driveway SH'd and done. Then we're gonna go as far as we can with this 200 foot of hose in the back. And then I'm going to back the rig into the driveway because I always have to add a bunch of hose. There's a shed behind that little man cave there, that little office there with the porch. There's a shed behind that. You can see there's a wheelbarrow way in the backyard. So what I'm going to do is get this all done, then I'm going to back the rig down the driveway, and my blue hose will be already down that way as far as it can go. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with this job. This is a nice big ticket. This is a regular customer. It's like my 7th visit out here. So we're gonna get, like I said, to start the job right here. We'll just move this camera around as we go. We'll do a little bit of real time to start the day off with. And we'll look at some of this stuff here. Excuse me. We'll get this pad cleaned off here. And there's always some algae growth on the ground there, and we'll go ahead and start the job right here. We'll go ahead and spray some SH on there, and of course we're going to clean these walking steps as well. Did I say this is a regular customer? That's the reason why. And we got some algae here. Go ahead and take a review of the property real quick. Just gets algae everywhere, you know. And I hear a new pup in there. A new dog, that's cool. Sounds like he's doing his job, doesn't he? Back there barking away. Let's see what we got back here. That's a little, don't look that bad. They keep up on it, you know. The outside of the cage usually gets dirty. And the pool deck's painted, so it'll be easy, and we'll get the outside of this cage. And as you can see, that shed's all the way back there. Then we have the office. All right, let's go ahead and get after this puppy. All right, like I said, we're going to start that station right here. We're going to work our way down. We'll do some real time this morning, and then like I always do, I always fade it. So I'll be here at 1 second, and I'll be down there the next. Let's get after it. You were able to see all that, right? Sure you were. All right, let's move along down the other end. Okay, so what I did was I walked all the way to the woods and I pulled what I needed to get down there. Hose management. Okay, notice how I walked all the way past, started there, then walked past again so I can get in there without disturbing any of that landscape at all. All right, let's get after the rest of it. Okay, we got everything SH'd all the way from that corner of the house all the way around down to the pool cage is all done. All we got to do now is what? The satisfying rinse. Let's get after it. right, let's have a look at this puppy. We're all down all the way from the pool cage all the way down around this side over here. Look how nice and clean the windows are. Everything's looking great. Let's go over here and look where we had all this green stuff. Okay, we cleaned this pad out here. All that green algae's gone off of there and everything else. Got a nice strong mix today, huh? All right, now we're gonna get after this driveway. We're gonna get the hose all on this side of the driveway, get all this done, rinse it all off. Then we're gonna continue this way, but we're gonna back the rig right to here, cock it a little bit, and the hoses will go that way, and then we'll be able to reel right back in from over here. All right, let's get after it. It's Mondu time. Ho ho. Okay, a fine explanation of how you do a driveway is, it's sort of like life. You know, you start at the bottom, and it's up to you to make it to the top. Just like this driveway. We're going to start at the bottom, right? And then we're going to rinse it from the top. Let's get after it. Wow, that's all I got to say. 10.5 gallons a minute, baby. That smoked that thing to death. Was able to walk pretty fast too. So this is one of them driveways that I was trying to explain to somebody a couple weeks ago. When you have a really nasty driveway, and just because you have 10.5 gallons a minute doesn't mean you're going to clean it. Then you have to slow down really slow and pre-treat, post-treat, and probably do some pump-up spray. We have a couple pump-up spots down the very end over there. Like always, we'll touch everything up as we go at the end of the job. All right, let's get after the satisfying rinse. That's how you get after it. Looks good. Popping good. All SH, pre-treated, post-treated, mini Mondu'd, and rinsed. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to head back here. Open this gate up, and we're going to get this hose as far as we're going to get it. Then we'll back the rig up into the driveway so we can go all the way back to that shed back there. All right, let's get after it. All right, I think you can see the rig. It's right over there. See it? Perfect. This way we can just keep our 200 feet of hose and get after the rest of this, all right? hit it. Now, the smart thing to do right now, instead of dragging this all the way that way, let's go this way, get this shed done, the man cave office, and get that little shed done back there in the back. Then we'll be able to rinse all this off and then come right over to here, rope the hose right around this fence here, go right on in there, and we'll, of course we're going to hit the outside of the cage over here first. But that's a good hose management right there. All right, let's get after these two sheds. Let's get after it. All right, we're going to shoot one at a time. Let's get after it. Okay, you've seen one shed, you've seen them all, right? Bigger, that's a bigger shed. Little guy's shed, big guy's shed. Anyway, I cleaned those chairs over there too. Look at them, they look brand new. They had algae all over them. So you don't need to see me rinse all this stuff off. We're gonna go inside. I gotta still SH the inside. I'm around the side over here. The next thing we're gonna do over here is get the outside of this cage right here. When we're done doing all this stuff here, gonna come across, get this outside done. Both sides are already done. Then we're gonna go inside, chlorinate everything down, rinse it, and we're gonna be done with this job. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. We'll see you in the pool cage. Both sheds are clean. That's a pretty cool little man cave there. He's got an AC unit out there, pretty neat. I got his desk in there in his office. He owns his own business too. I think he does construction. Anyway, everything's coming out good. Windows are clean. This is all clean. I'll take the little pump up and hit all this before I leave. It'll come nice and clean for them. Windows are clean. All right, we're gonna hit the outside of the cage right now with SH. Just the back. We're not even gonna rinse it because it doesn't need it. Then we're gonna go inside. Our hose is wrapped around the fence right here. Then we'll go ahead and go right in. We'll be done with this job. All right, let's get after it. And it's just that easy. Everything's SH. Everything's going to be rinsed off here real quick. So we're going to do some real time. I'll show you what I do with the wash jet tip. I'm going to go turn the machine down just a little bit more before we get started. I don't want to blow any screens out. It's pretty powerful stuff out there. So we'll turn it down to 30% for this. We'll be right back. For the ever so satisfying rinse. You need to get one of these wash jet tips. I'm using a 0015. And you'll see why in just a second. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's get after it. I'll wash that tip for you. And it's just that easy. Let's get after the rest. All right, let's have a last look. Everything looks beautiful. Came out nice. This place is ready to go for another. She always calls me every 6 months, as you can probably tell, because there's a lack of algae here. Okay, just wants the cobwebs knocked off and the dust. Well, to keep the property nice, like you should. It's an investment, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you want to take care of it? Anyway, we got a real big job tomorrow. Got to go to Dade City. Another regular customer. This will be my, I do believe, my 4th visit out here. It's a 2-story home, beautiful place, beautiful custom pool cage in the driveway, and it's a huge ticket, so I love doing it every year, and they call me every year. I'm Don from Super Blast. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you learned a couple things here and there. I always try to help. All right, guys, please leave a comment today. It helps the channel out, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your mom. Moms love clean. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look at the time. It's 10:07. I started the job at 7:40 this morning, so not too bad, huh? All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Man, this rig gets it done quick, and that came out splendid. All right, now it's time to go to the door and get after it. We'll see you tomorrow.